Hey, obviously I'm really disappointed, and we'll get more into that. But the first thing I want to do is just let you guys know how proud I am and tell you some things that our team has accomplished. And you know what? We just had our last meeting with our team, and that was really hard. I think you guys have heard me talk about the student, the person, the player. This group, between the fall and the spring, both semesters had above a 3.1 team GPA. I'm extremely proud of that. That's a big deal, as all of you know. That's a big deal to not only me, our athletic director, it's a big deal to our commissioner, Greg Sankey. So the fact that we had multiple guys graduate this semester, that's a big deal. As far as people, I'm really proud of this team. This is a group of guys that has not made excuses. This is a group that, dating back to the fall, has given over 200 hours of community service to this city, to this program. I mean, these are some unbelievable people. I just said goodbye to a team that will never be in the same locker room again. And that was really hard because there was not a person in that locker room that was not a good human being that has just poured their heart and soul into this university. So that was really hard. And then as players, how they've gotten better. It was really remarkable to think about. Some of these guys have met so far today with a guy like Sean Jelly, to think about where he was. That guy was just in tears in my office thanking our coaching staff for changing his baseball career, is his exact words. The way I was as a freshman compared to now, Coach, he's bawling. And you know what? It's this group, hearts and lives have been changed forever. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. What are some things I'm extremely proud of that we've done on the field? Hey, look, we won 34 games this year. That's a lot of wins. Our non-conference, our RPI was number 30. It finished at number 30. In our league, that's pretty good. That's pretty good RPI. When you look at our non-conference schedule, we were 21-4. That's the 10th best in America. I'm proud of our team because when you look at series wins against the top 15 teams in the country, I'm really proud of our team. We had the most in the country. We were tied for the most series wins against top 15 teams in the country. I'm proud of them for that. I'm proud of them for the fact that when you look at top 50 wins, overall series wins against top 50 teams, we had the second most in the country. We did some amazing things. And, unfortunately, we're not playing anymore. But, man, have we done some really good things. And this group is a competitive group. This is a group that cares. And I'll miss coaching them. There's no question.
Do you think the NCAA committee looked at the SEC record as the deciding factor?
Yeah, they did. And look, the NCAA, their committee, they got a tough job. They have a really difficult job. And you know what? I think they've, done in their eyes the best they could possibly do. And you know what? I'm telling you, Ray Tanner, that guy is as good as baseball coach. That guy's won multiple national championships. That guy understands our league. That guy, man, the committee's in good hands with Ray, right? I don't personally know the other guys, but these are, I'm sure, quality men. And their job's hard. They have a tough job. So I don't ever want, they don't deserve any bad or negative feedback that they're getting. They don't deserve that. It's hard. And you know what? The fact that they're taking times away from their families and all the time, hey, look, if it was easy, they would have just got together for 3 hours. They have spent, I'm sure, 3 long days up. I mean, there's nobody that's gotten less sleep than those guys. So their job's hard. But from the sounds of it, it looks like, obviously that was one of the things about our record is, we went 13-17. That's a fact in the SEC. And you know what? We lost our tournament game, so we were 13-18. And that seems like, that was one of the main reasons, if not the main reason.
But you listed so many things that were such positive things that seemed like that would outweigh.
Yeah, and that's where it's the committee, and they're in charge, and I respect their opinion. But it sounds like, that they put a lot of emphasis on that. And I think, each committee in every sport is different. I don't think anybody maybe knows on the front end exactly what is important for that given year and that given time. But, again, they have hard jobs. But it sounds like, it's my understanding that was a huge emphasis this year, and that certainly hurt us.
How healthy would those guys have been had you played this week? How much could they have pitched in a regional?
I believe they all would have pitched, every single one of them. And Unfortunately, last time we had those all guys healthy, we were number 4 in the country, number 3 in one poll, and you know what? Every team has injuries, but that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what was really, that was hard. It was hard because they've all progressed back, and their health is important to me. And I have the peace of mind knowing they're all going to be able to continue throwing, and there's, from a pitching standpoint, there weren't any season-ending injuries, so that was encouraging because I want to take care of those guys. That's part of my job.
Were you with the team and everybody together yesterday as the selections were made?
We did. We watched it, and I just felt like that was important for our program to be able to stand there, whether we're in or not. That feeling we have in our stomachs, man, you don't ever want to be in this position. You don't ever want to be in this position. You want to be able to make it really easy. And, again, we didn't do that for the committee. We did not do that.
When you saw the brackets becoming unveiled and you saw that maybe time's running out here, did you get that, oh gosh, feeling?
I did. When I saw some of the teams that were behind us, because what happened is the first 29 teams, RPI-wise, got in. We were number 30. You skip us, then the next 13 got in. So first 29 got in, there we are at 30, skip us, then the next 13 got in. And when I started seeing the teams behind us pop up, I started getting worried. I started going, well, time out. Like, we all fill it out, right? Like I had my bracket and, I had us in. But, they had a tough job. But when I started seeing those teams behind us, I started getting a little